seat, take a ride. Hear the stories come alive. From the woods to the stage, it's a feel-good high. Welcome to Sewanee Unplugged.
Hey y'all, and welcome to the very first episode of Sewanee Unplugged, the official podcast of Spirit of the Sewanee Music Park. I'm your host, Ryan Gamble, head of marketing and sales here at the park. And let me tell you, this place is more than just my job, it's my home. I would like to introduce Michael Thomas, my co-host here. Michael, say hello to the family.
How you doing, guys?
Now, if you've ever stepped foot on this property, you already know there's something special about it. The Spanish moss, the Sewanee River, the music echoing through the trees. Yeah, it hits different. And here on Sewanee Unplugged, we're taking you behind the scenes of everything that makes this park legendary. The people, the events, the artists, the stories, all of it. But today, for episode 1, I thought there'd be no better way to kick things off than introducing myself, the podcast, and this incredible team behind everything you see here. So let's get started with a little bit about me. My name is Ryan Gamble. I'm from Lake City, Florida. Grew up around this park for years. And I've been here 6 years now. July 19th will actually be my 6-year anniversary. There you go. I am technically the director of marketing and sales, but to be completely honest with you out here, I don't think anybody really has a title.
It's just a name.
Exactly.
It's just
we all do what's ever expected of us. I mean, Michael, what is your technical?
Sewanee Lights manager.
There you go. But you see, he's my co-host on the podcast. He helps me out at trade shows. You know, he travels with me, things like that. So, I mean, technically we have titles, but that doesn't really mean anything out here.
No, not at all.
So, the first thing we want to do is, we got to say thank you to everybody that makes this possible. I mean, James Cornett, owner and CEO, without him, and we will have him on the podcast at some point, to say thank you and kind of get a history of the park as well. We may even have his brother Charles come in. No offense to James, love James, but Charles
is the guy for it.
Yeah, Charles gets a little more intimate about it and can give us some details about how the park became the park. And we also got to thank Tina Peavy, our beloved park manager.
Do we though? Love you.
We do really have to thank her.
Yes, absolutely.
Everybody loves Tina out here. It's harder for me to say that because she happens to be my mother. So if you happen to catch me saying mom, that happens to be Tina, our park manager. But without her, this wouldn't be possible.
Old habits die hard.
I can't thank Brandon James enough. Our producer behind the show, our graphics guy here, basically our do-it-all, beyond all kind of guy. And if he had a microphone right now, I'd let him talk, but he's just gonna sit there on his phone. But without Brandon, none of this would be possible. This studio is amazing, and
it looks really good.
So
really good.
I guess we can start off with just kind of giving you a basic kind of outline of what the park is and what the park does. There's a lot of people that don't know about Spirit of the Sewanee Music Park, unbelievably, but it is an 800-acre campground in Live Oak, Florida. It's up in North Florida, about 40 minutes from Georgia state line.
Roughly, yeah.
So we are basically right in the middle of Jacksonville and Tallahassee. We are 5 miles from both I-75 and I-10, right where they meet. We are out in the country, but the good thing is you got 10 minutes to a Publix, Walmart, whatever you want to go to, but you are not in town. You are out in the country. It is a 800-acre campground, open 365 days a year, 24/7. We do live music every single weekend. We've got a music hall and a full-service restaurant with a music hall attached in the back. We do live music every weekend. Thursday nights, we do karaoke with Jimmy Fields, Elvis tribute. We also do local bands, local artists every Friday and Saturday night. And some of those artists have started out here, ended up in Nashville, ended up on the Sewanee River Jam stage.
Absolutely.
It's absolutely. KDO was just on The Voice, right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was The Voice.
Yeah. So a lot of the artists that you see on our big stage for our big events have started just in our music hall.
And I would like to say with KDO, if you've not seen that, it's worth a watch.
It's absolutely
She did a
incredible.
great job.
She is a great young talent, and we look forward to good things from her. So we also host, which is what most of you want to know about. We also host major music festivals throughout the year, and it's just a plethora of different types of music, things like that. We do a couple of strictly bluegrass festivals, which are nice for the family, things like that. We do Swanee Spring Reunion in March,
Which
and
the bluegrass is really where it all started.
exactly
In the very beginning.
exactly. The park grew up on bluegrass.
Mhm.
Let's face facts. And we do Swanee Roots Revival in October, and both of those shows, I mean, they've grown tremendously over the
Significantly.
past few years. And
Significantly.
the bluegrass family will never go away.
No, absolutely not.
And when they stick, you want to talk about roots revival, they stick to their roots. So we also host a lot of jam band festivals out here. Last year was the first year for Amp Jam, which
It was far more. There was far more people here for it than I thought.
I
was
agree.
Very
I agree.
impressed with how it
we
turned
were
out.
expecting a small show, and that's not how it turned out, which is a good thing.
And truthfully, it was the first one that I actually went out and experienced.
Oh, really?
fully. Yeah.
Nice.
And I
Nice.
enjoyed myself.
Yeah, it's incredible to watch when new shows come in. You almost can see that the love affair is already there, but you can automatically see how it's going to grow over time.
I agree. And watching it, from afar is a lot different than actually being in there. And
Absolutely.
with the people that's there for it, it's fantastic. I
Absolutely.
really did enjoy myself.
Yeah. So Amp Jam was a new show. We had Tipper and Friends for all your EDM lovers out there. Tipper is a very well-known EDM artist, and
Guy's got a cult following. I'll be honest with
he
you.
does. He really does. But I gotta tell you, when it comes to the EDM festivals, it's actually amazing to me. They are the nicest people on the planet. They really are. They're just chilled. They laid back.
Yeah.
They're the first ones to invite you in and just not let you leave.
Well, and, overall, though, most of the people that come to these shows, that's exactly what they are. Yeah. You
That's
can see
a good
somebody and go, "Oh, no, what's going on over here?" But the next thing you know, you're best friends with them.
Well, we literally have a
It's
sign
great.
when you enter the park. It's come as guests and leave as
Yes.
family, and it really is the truth.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Tipper and Friends, we have Resonate, another EDM jam band. What's that? That's an STS9 show, isn't it? I don't have it in
Yes.
front of me yet.
Yeah, and it's grown quite a lot over
Yeah.
the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Now. It's even dubbed as Little Hula.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of Hulu, so in October, which is our biggest music festival by far, is Swanee Halloween, and I'll be the first one to tell you, it is basically,
It's an experience.
I couldn't think of a better word.
That's really the only way
It
you can put it.
truly is an experience, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you know what the park looks like,
Right.
it doesn't look like that. Like it's
So
completely different.
I'll kind of give you a story there. This park is 800 acres, and I feel like I know it like the back of my hand. When there's not a lot of people in here, I can get around, I can do whatever I need to. But when it comes to Halloween, and you got 35,000 people in here, I ended up at the back of the stage, main stage. No, at the back of the. It was
stage.
It was the mushroom stage, I think, is what they called it at that time. It was in the middle of the. It was. I can't even. It was in the middle of like Bird Sanctuary.
Oh no! Then I don't know
Yeah,
about
so
that one.
it was a portable stage.
That was right before I got here.
I ended up, because I was going to a call, having to deal with an issue or something like that, and I ended up in the back of the stage, and security's looking at me like, "Ryan, how did you get back here?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm lost. I have no idea how to get back."
I don't know where here is.
Exactly. So can
But
you
I'm here.
please take me back to the main road? So, no matter how many times you've been out here, no matter how many times you experience Spirit of the Swanee, every single time it's going to be different.
Absolutely.
So, no matter what show you go to, you can come out here and not see a soul. You come out here in the middle of July and have the place to yourself if you want to. And like you said, it's an experience
Yep.
every single time you come out. So with all those different music festivals and things like that, we're always growing. We're always trying to bring in new festivals. We're constantly looking at, whether or not we're going to bring in a new country show, another EDM show, things like that. We're constantly doing things. But the biggest actual festival that we do is Swanee Lights. Tell us a little bit about Swanee Lights.
Honestly, it's going to be my second year actually managing it. Last year was kind of a blur. It was more of a just winging it kind of deal. But it's not something if somebody had asked me when I was growing up, what are you going to do when you grow up? Oh, I'm going to run a light show for Christmas lights. Nothing I ever thought I'd do, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And, you kind of get to do a little bit of everything. You're the artistic side of things, each scene and things that you're setting up, all the designs, new designs and everything, and which that's a big thing for me is changing it every single year.
And
even if it's just smaller.
15 million lights?
Something like that. Yeah. And it's growing exponentially each year because we are trying to add so much,
right.
Now that we're adding in all the pixels and things like that as well. It's I suspect over the next couple of years it's going to be so vastly different than what it was just say 2 years ago, for instance. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of stress, but because it happens right after Halloween and it gives us such a small window to put all of this stuff up, but somehow we've managed to do it.
I cannot believe how your team can put that many lights out and get it all set up with a 3-week time span. 3.5 maybe. Yeah, something like that. And then once we have it up, we're still adding and adjusting and all through the entire thing. So even if you come in the beginning and you come in the end, you might notice some different things because we've added more to a scene or we've moved a scene around, just constantly trying to keep it new, so that it's not the same show every time you come. Yeah. Well, you're talking about a 30-minute drive and walk through over 15 million lights and displays, and Santa Claus is there every night.
Yes.
And like you said, the scenes change every year. So if you came through last year, you're not going to see the same thing you did this year.
and they, each consecutive year might not be as much new stuff. You might see the exact same thing or same scene, but there's going to be extra stuff in there, so it constantly feels fresher. We don't want it to be what's the word? Well, the same.
Too consistent.
Yeah. You want it to feel new and fresh each time you come, so that it doesn't get old. Oh well, we went there last year. It's not going to be anything new. No, absolutely.
I got you. So. Okay, so for our very first episode, now is when we bring in Mom. We want to talk to Tina. We have her give kind of a 5-minute back and forth or whatever, and then.
But will it be 5 minutes
with her? Yeah, that's a good point. But the plans for the podcast. So here at Swanee Unplugged, what we want to do is we want to be your eyes and ears for everything going on in the park. Upcoming events, upcoming festivals, any new festivals coming in. And, there's a great way to reach out. If you have any questions or comments, reach out to me at ryan@swaneeunplugged.com and email me. I'll do a 5-minute segment at the end of every show, I promise you, and answer any questions, especially for the festival goers. This is your time to ask those questions before you get in here with 20,000 people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you want details of where to go, what not to do, that's the biggest question. What not to do. I promise you, if you're primitive camping, do not park on anything that has a pole with a number. Okay? That is a power site. It's paid for. Unfortunately, if you park there, you're either going to see me or you're going to see Michael going over to you going, guess what? You got to pack up and move.
And even still, like, we're constantly roaming around to try and prevent that. But
Exactly.
it happens all the time. People will get everything set up, and then we have to go.
And the worst thing is,
You're gonna
the
have
worst
to
ones are
move.
when you pull in at 2 a.m. And that's no shot at y'all.
No.
But when you pull it at 2 a.m., because sometimes that's just what time you get here.
Yeah.
You know, we may not be out there. And then we get out there at 7 o'clock in the morning and see you. And the last thing we want to do is go, oh my God, you just had
Hope you
everything set
enjoyed
up.
your night.
Yeah, you got to pack
Pack
everything
up
up
and start over.
Now,
Yeah.
we'll be the first ones to help you try to find us.
Oh, absolutely.
But your life's going to be miserable. So if you have questions like that, if you have any comments or things that we could even do better, by all means, reach out at Ronnie.
Yes.
Or, Ronnie. Ryan at SwannyUnplugged.com. That was funny.
That's not the host I was planning to be with is Ronnie.
So if you have
Put your
any
life
questions or
together,
comments, please reach out. We'd be happy to answer any of those for you. So the plans for this podcast in general, we are hoping to grow, and once festival season hits, we want to get some promoters in here. We want to get artists in here. If there's anybody that you really want to see, we'll do our best. But we want to get artists and promoters, and we'll also have some of the staff come in and talk about what they do. We'll have some of the members come in, even though most of them I would say somewhat like me. There's a couple that I happen to be the membership director too, so they don't like me either.
I mean, I'm here. So
No, we'll have Michael talk to them.
no. I'm saying I don't like you, but I'm here, so we should be all right.
He loves me. So you're only here because you love me. But the reason we want to bring some of the members and some of the staff in here is just to share stories
And different perspectives.
Exactly.
Yeah, everybody's experience is going to be different.
Exactly. And certain ones are going to have certain festivals that are their favorites. The Swanee River Jam, I guarantee you, is going to be a big one that comes up. And don't get me wrong, I am a good old country boy from Florida, and I love some good old country music. The Swanee River Jam was awesome when I got to go. Hey there, I'm Ryan Gamble, Head of Marketing and Sales here at Spirit of the Swanee Music Park, and welcome to Swanee Unplugged, your all-access pass to everything happening right here at one of the most iconic music parks in the world. Thursdays at noon, we're dropping new episodes that dive into the music, the magic, and the unforgettable moments that makes this place so special. Whether you're a first-time camper or a lifelong festival goer, this show is for you. You'll hear behind-the-scenes stories, interviews with the artists you love, updates on upcoming events, and maybe even some unexpected surprises from around the park. We're talking festivals, jam sessions, park news, local legends, everything that makes Swanee come alive. I'll be your host along with Michael Thomas and our amazing team. So mark your calendar, subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts, and come hang with us Thursday afternoons. This is Swanee Unplugged, and trust me, this is where the real story begins.